Greetings, dear Libra. Welcome to Tifa's Tarot, and I hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. And today we're going to go ahead and take a look at your May 2023 tarot forecast. So what is in store for you this month? We're going to go ahead and take a look at what your focus is, the actions that are advised for you to take this month, what you need to release, and then finally, how can you enjoy your best self during this month of May. And so this is, remember, for entertainment purposes only, and this is for anyone who has any significant Libra placements, whether that may be in your sun, your moon, or your rising, okay? And just a disclaimer that when we do general readings, anything is liable to show up. So I've already meditated on your energy, dear Libra, and we're going to go ahead and get into your readings. But let me go ahead and just introduce the decks that we've used for your readings today. So your main messages have been pulled from the Modern Witch Tarot. Super cute, famous deck. It's all the rage. Everyone's using it. And then we clarified the messages with the Gilded Tarot Royale deck. Okay, so I'll be showing some other cards from there. And then finally, I pulled one card from the Eternal Crystals Oracle, just to help with some advice of a crystal that you can use during this specific month to kind of help you navigate through the energy that you have for the month of May. All right, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get into your reading. So the first question that we explored here was looking at your focus. So what is your focus for the month of May, Libra, okay? Now, the first card that came out starts kind of bad because we got the Three of Swords here. So what I'm seeing is that you are reeling from some type of heartbreak. I do see that it could be something that's in your past, but it's something that's you're very presently feeling at this time, okay? The heartbreak for sure definitely has something to do with a romantic encounter because we've got the Knight of Cups in reversed. So that's still very heavy in your energy and you're very much focused on it, and it's kind of driving a lot of what you're doing because you were left, whatever this heartbreak was, it kind of left you in a state of sorrow, grief, like some forms of regret as well. And moving on, but just not having like the best time doing it. So I see that as something that was in your recent past, but you are in the process right now of really healing from that. You're setting things in order with this Emperor card, which is all about putting your life a structured, organized way. It's creating routines and a system of organization that you can live with that can become like your new life or your new reality, okay? I see that whatever this new structure is creating a lot of stability for you in your home space, okay? I see that being a focus for you, is to regain that stability in your home space so that you can feel like you again, and that you're not consumed by keeping up with your emotional state so much that you just want to be more into the flow of things. And I do think that this is a fairly new concept for you with the Ace of Swords. I think you've decided, honestly, to not focus in on that past anymore and to focus more on the healing and putting things in order. You're doing more of the practical things that you have to do in your life, okay? You're looking like a little bit more forward, and you're approaching this heartbreak with a certain level of maturity, but also with this necessity of needing to create that comfortable, create another comfortable space for yourself, okay? I see that really being the focus in on that, okay? And I'm really sorry for any Libra that this is resonating with, that is carrying like a heavy heart at this time due to this heavy energy that you have experienced. But I am seeing that you are getting your way out of this. So that's a very beautiful way of coping, right? When we have heartbreaks, right? It's putting one foot in front of the other. So the actions that I see for this month, I see you really focused on your headspace at this time, okay? You could be feeling as though you've got some mental conflict going on with this Five of Swords, okay? There's definitely something in your headspace that is creating a lot of blockages from you moving on to what you would like, okay? But I do see you having some temperance. So this is, when we get the temperance, it's balance in our lives, right? It's not obsessing about things. And because these came associated with two sword cards, which are all about your thoughts and ideas, I see you really trying to balance your thoughts in a way, okay? You're trying to come up with new ways of thinking. Okay, you've got the Magician card here. You're trying to really defend yourself, and you're trying to think of new ways of what the bigger picture is for you, okay? This might look like rethinking our goals, our objectives, rethinking the things that make us happy. How do you, what is important to you at this particular time, but what can you invest in at this time that's going to overall be something that is going to help you in the long run, right? That's what I kind of see you really trying to get your energy into, and you're trying to balance your mind to do it, because your mind could be going into a lot of very unsafe, toxic patterns, and you're trying to like stop that from happening and to create a mental space for you, because you are, after all, a air sign, and air signs are ruled by thoughts and ideas in that way. So Libra, when you do have something that upsets you, the wounds tend to heal in your heart faster than they do it with your mentality, if that makes sense. Okay. And I see you staying strong to that with that Seven of Wands here. You're really defending yourself, and you're sticking up for yourself, and you are just saying like, enough is enough. I'm balancing this. I don't want to obsess about this anymore. I don't want these dreams, these thoughts, these intrusive thoughts to no longer keep me blocked from being comfortable in my own life, right? Because you deserve that, obviously, right? So I see you more acting on that, which kind of makes sense for your focus as well, because you do have that, I would say like fairly recent heartbreak that is kind of still affecting you. And while you're putting these things in order, a lot of the healing that you're doing has to do with how you mentally process what's happening in your life, okay? So those are your actions. What do you need to release? Okay, so on the release part, I see you really thinking about the way in and how your life is going. I see you with the Seven of Pentacles has this energy of assessing all of the things in your life that you've given energy to, and what has reaped some rewards and what hasn't. You need to release judging that, because I think you are maybe putting your life experiences under this microscope where you could be beating yourself up, okay? And it's keeping you from being as happy as you possibly could be, because you've got the Seven of Wands in reverse, and then the Sun card, which is all about joy, right? So I do see that you need to release this idea that like, if something didn't work, then it's a complete failure, because a lot of the times like the failures that we perceive as that are just helping us to the next stage in our life, or were put in your path to really teach you something that was valuable. And even if you can't see the lesson immediately, it is something that you have to consider in hindsight, right? What you could have this idea in hindsight. And this is something that comes with age and wisdom as you're like moving around in the world, and you collect more memories in this life. You're going to think about things that seemed like a big deal to you, or seemed like such a monumental failure, and you wish you'd never given your time or energy to, that suddenly start to kind of come around, and you start to see how events unravel, or how situations unravel, and that certain situations in your life, or certain disappointments a lot of the times, bring us to things that were meant for us, okay? But I do see that as something you need to, it's time for you to kind of change that mentality. to not think so unfavorably about these things that have happened to you in your life, and start thinking about the change, maybe the way you think about some of the things that you perceive as failures. Okay. And it might feel like you're not being authentic with yourself with that Seven of Swords in reverse, but I feel that you are. I feel like you're giving a lot of power with this Nine of Pentacles in reverse. You're giving a lot of power to the past. You're giving a lot of power to previous disappointments, and you need to release that so that you can be fully present today, so that you can make the decisions that you can make later on that are going to improve your life, right? So don't get hung up on the past, and don't allow it to cloud your potential joy, okay? Now, the last message that the tarot has to do with how you can enjoy yourself this month of May, Libra. So you can enjoy yourself by really embracing, okay? I see you just like embracing a new, you've got the Fool here. Fools are all about like new starts, okay? And you got some more swords here, because you're in your head, but you've got this Queen of Swords, which is actually the feminine card for the Libra archetype, right? Okay, she's the feminine Queen of Swords. Okay, so Queen of Swords is all about balancing, having complete and honest and rational thoughts that are balanced equally with the compassion that's in your heart. And I see you doing this unapologetically, even if it means that you have to assert boundaries from people around you. You're doing that because that's what's actually going to give you the most joy. And I think by doing that, you're going to be attracting perhaps a potential partner, because you've got the Lovers here. So this definitely has something to do with this new thing, or this new idea of how you are thinking is affecting who you're attracting. That's going to be beneficial for you. Okay. I don't know. This could be someone from your past, but not necessarily, because you've got the Six of Cups. So Six of Cups can be nostalgia or past memories, but it could also just be feeling happy, feeling like just centered and happy in a satisfied emotional state. So you could be doing that with this new idea that you have. Okay, and it's ultimately going to bring you this Ten of Cups, which I love to see it. This is such a beautiful card to end a reading with, because this is ultimate emotional fulfillment in all forms. This is just feeling whole and exact, not just on your own, but with the company and the people that are important to you. Okay, so those are your messages from the tarot, dear Libra. This is it started out kind of sad, right? Because you started out with the Three of Swords, which is a heartbreak card, is a grief card, and it ended with the Ten of Cups. So ultimately, for the Libras that I'm connecting with, this is a very powerful time for you to really be healing some not, I want to say issues, but like healing problematic thinking, okay? And turning that into something that's not only just going to transform your life, but it's going to transform what's being attracted to you as well, or who is being attracted to you, right? So those are your messages from the tarot. The last thing we're going to discuss is what is a crystal that can help you during this time of month. And we've got aquamarine, okay? So this aquamarine is an interesting crystal. It is activating your throat chakra, and it encourages us to have more courage in our lives. It's meant for us to look at some emotional situations in our lives from a new perspective, right? Try to be more tolerant and more sensitive to other people's needs. It's also here to help you release any old patterns or beliefs that are no longer here for you or are no longer relevant for you. It's really just time for you at this time to just calm your energy and quiet your mind, reduce any stress levels that you have as much as you can to your ability. And just know that the courage and strength to move on through any difficult situation that you're feeling can be had. You need to express yourself. You open up and let your true feelings be heard. There's absolutely nothing wrong with asking for help if you need it. It's very important that you communicate with some courage and clearly about what it is that you want or what you don't want. It's a very powerful time for you to move forwards in your life, okay? Aquamarine is associated with your throat and your crown chakra. It can help you to stay focused when you are under pressure, as well as helping you to gain some clarity to make the right choices. So just use this crystal and take the time to weigh out all of the positive and negative aspects of your life and situation. And be honest with yourself and trust your instincts with this, okay? All right, well, that is the conclusion of your 2023 May reading for dear Libra. I love you guys. I wish you lots of love and light during this month, Libra, and have a beautiful day. Bye.